Okay, YouTubers, this is the Angryprepper. So today we're going to talk about the Great Reset is confirmed. So I spoke about this on my live stream the other night. Today I'm doing a video on it. And for all of you that were telling me about Agenda 21 and Agenda 2030 and, you know, the reading materials you guys gave me to read about it. And then I look at the Great Reset a couple weeks ago. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, you guys are right. Right, so I have to say it. You guys were absolutely right. There are some differences between Agenda 21 and the Great Reset, but it's, you know, like I said, some differences, but it pretty much all is the same. At least the wording is different. Let me put it like that. So let's start with Agenda 21 and how it compares to the Great Reset. Agenda 21 was a depopulation program or talk about depopulating the world, whether that was a virus or climate change. Now, the Great Reset, in their own video, guys, on their own website, if you go to the World Economic Forum, they have a video on the Great Reset. In the video, they talk about how 1 billion people will be displaced because of climate change. Displaced where? You can't displace 1 billion people unless you displace them permanently. So, that being said, there's a direct comparison to Agenda 21 and the Great Reset. So, like I said, Agenda 21 was a depopulation program because the world is being overcrowded. Again, the same thing the Great Reset wants to talk about is overcrowding or overpopulation of this planet and where to put people. Then you look at Bill Gates and you see what he talked about depopulating the world because there's too many people, because the planet Earth cannot sustain, which is a word you're going to hear a lot with the Great Reset. The world cannot sustain all these people. So again, guys, direct comparison to Agenda 21 and the Great Reset. So the Great Reset is an elegant name change. That's all it is, guys. It's an elegant name change. Sounds better than Agenda 21, which sounds fucking harder and fucking more aggressive. They go, the Great Reset, where your life is reset. Sounds a lot better, right? When you, instead of saying Agenda 21. So guys, these people know what the fuck they're doing. The elites, that is. They know exactly how they're going to get us, or not us, many people to go along with this. As preppers, a lot of you spoke about this, are preparing for this. The only problem that I see coming is that at what point does the Great Reset become aggressive? Because one of their mantras is, you will own nothing and be happy. So that means they're going to be taking shit away from us. At least that's what I'm thinking. Or maybe because we're dead, they're going to take it away. I don't know how the fuck they're going to work it out. But nonetheless, guys, that's one of their mantras. That's one of their key things they keep saying throughout the whole Great Reset talk. You will own nothing and be happy. So the Great Reset is tackling poverty, the economy, climate change, pushing for more surveillance and better vaccines, but not medicines, vaccines. Again, with the mantra that they push at the end of all of that, after telling you all of this, is you will own nothing and be happy. It's almost as if, guys, this is like a brainwashing style of a takeover. Now, I told you before, the Great Reset is out in the open. You go online, you can see it for yourself. If you live in the UK, there are posters of the Great Reset. And that's one of the mantras again. You will own nothing and be happy. They keep beating that drum. Then they will tell you that you're only going to eat meat when we tell you. By saying meat will no longer be a staple, but it will be a treat. And it's also good for the environment and your health. Again, eat a dick. You're not going to tell me what to eat and how to eat it. So again, guys, this is no longer a conspiracy. This is actually happening. It's actually out there. You do the research yourself. And listen, let me warn you about researching the Great Reset. There are thousands of videos talking about it. There are a few hundred videos trying to get you to believe that it's good. There are tens of thousands of articles on it. So this researching could put you down a rabbit hole that can be ongoing and damn near forever. So do yourself a favor. If you're going to research this, take your time. Know about it. Learn about it. Don't stress about it. I'm not stressing about it. I know exactly what the fuck I'm going to have to do if it comes down to it. But you guys need to be easy and take it one day at a time, because there's a lot of information on this out there. In the World Economic Forum's YouTube channel, there's a ton of fucking videos on the Great Reset. And they actually tackle there's a lot of videos tackling each thing, right? So they'll talk about poverty and how to end that. They talk about hunger and how to end that. They talk about the economy, that universal basic bullshit. They talk about more surveillance and how it's good for us and it will protect us. Bullshit. Right? So they have these different videos on all this stuff. So you have to dive into it. And I will be doing more videos on the Great Reset, breaking down each category that they talk about. All right, guys, so this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching. You can also head over to the Angry Truth channel, where I have a video on the Great Reset, a more in-depth video on the Great Reset. Other than that, guys, again, you preppers who told me about Agenda 21 from years ago, or a few years ago, and even as late as last year, you guys are telling me about this and talking about Agenda 2050. And I think Agenda 2050 is a backup to Agenda 2030. If Agenda 2030 doesn't go down according to plan, Agenda 2050 goes into effect. Keep that in the back of your head. So other than that, guys, thank you for watching.